Hamas has given up neither its guns nor the bodies of hostages it promised. Last night, armed fighters escorted a Red Cross convoy out of Gaza, 4 bodies on board. The fallen were saluted on their return, but after forensic tests, Israel said only 3 were those of hostages. 35-year-old Uriel Baruch, Tamir Nimrodi, who was 20, and 53-year-old Eitan Levy.
Hamas agreed to release all 48 of our hostages in Phase 1 and made the specific confirmation to President Trump, and we are expecting to see the terror organization uphold their side of this agreement.
In response, Israel closed one of the main routes into Gaza, the Rafah crossing from Egypt, where trucks laden with aid idled in the sun. Another 2 bodies have been handed over tonight, but Hamas claims the rest may be now lost amid the ruins of Israel's assault. Whatever the truth, it is just as hard for the people of Gaza to find any kind of life for themselves in this blasted landscape. There is no water, no electricity. There's nothing here, this mother tells us. Among so much that is missing is a new government to replace Hamas and to begin a rebuilding project that has little precedent in scale. The Palestinian Authority, which runs the West Bank but was kicked out of Gaza 2 decades ago, is making plans for a comeback.
Prime Minister, ITV News, just 1 minute. Can I ask you what needs to happen next in Gaza for there to be a proper, long-lasting peace deal?
I think the key requirement now is for the legitimate Palestinian Authority to go back to Gaza and take over its responsibilities, civil responsibilities and security responsibilities.
Israel has handed over the bodies of dozens of Palestinians killed in Gaza, but the peace is fragile and the fate of Israel's dead may yet threaten the ceasefire. For the survivors of this war, it is the last thing they need. John Ray, News at 10, Tel Aviv.
Well, one of the bodies returned on Monday was that of 26-year-old Guy Illouz. He was abducted from the Nova Music Festival. Today was his funeral.
They've waited almost 2 years for this heart-wrenching goodbye. Guy Illouz was taken alive by Hamas, but died of his wounds within weeks. The news carried back to his family by a hostage held with him, who was released shortly after. Maya Regev, staying away from the cameras, but back by the side of the guitar-playing musician she called her ray of light in captivity. No parent who's lost a child can ever be described as fortunate. But at least what they have left of Guy is finally home. For other families promised their loved ones return, the agony only deepens. But so does Israel's commitment to getting them back. The piano in Hostages Square played now for them and for their families.
They're left with empty space because they can't go on the grave and cry on it because there's nothing. It's in Gaza.
Can Daddy come home, says Ronnie, as she releases a bloom for her father, Omri Miran. On Monday, after 738 days, he'd survived. And this was his wife's reaction to his release. The last time she saw her husband, he was being ripped away from her and their daughters.
The eldest, Ronnie, who remembers everything from that day. She remembers when Omri was taken in front of her eyes. Over the past few days, we gradually introduced to them the idea that Omri might return. We were able to tell them it's probably going to happen tomorrow. So just in case, we're going to pack a bag for Daddy Omri. And the moment they reunited was especially beautiful.
They can't get back all those small, stolen moments that he missed. But they're determined to keep fighting for every hostage family, with loved ones still in Gaza.
It's our duty to do it. Those families were with us, standing with us, and we stood with them for 2 years. We will not abandon them now.
None will come back alive, but neither will they be forsaken or forgotten. Rachel Younger, News at 10, Israel.